Good morning, world. I'm Harrison Laine, the fuck up who does fuck ups. Today we're gonna look at Jack Frost, that Christmas family movie about a guy who dies in a car accident and comes back as a snowman. Yeah, it sounds like shit, but today, seeing as how it's Christmas, we're gonna look at it today. So, this is Jack Frost. Oh my god. Yes, perhaps I should restate my introduction. We're not going to look at the family-friendly version of Jack Frost, we're going to look at the fascinating mess also known as the horror version of Jack Frost. How bad is it? Bad acting, bad effects, and a laughable premise that would make any horrible Christmas movie look original. Let's take a look at where the shit nuts roasted on an open fire. This is Jack Frost. So, right from the beginning you can tell that this movie is going to be really campy from the narration.
Once upon a time, there lived a man by the name of Jack Frost.
Jack Frost?
Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Only this guy did it for real. You know how regular folk get up in the morning, eat something, then hurry off to do whatever for the day? Well, Jack would get up, eat something, then hurry off and kill someone.
Yeah, this movie is gonna really blow, isn't it? I mean, it's one thing to do something like this in a song, but this is a movie. Something that shouldn't mess with our intelligence. In the first 20 seconds of this movie, the narration is a feel of how campy this movie will be. Also, the man telling the story to the child sounds like one guy trying to do two different characters and so over the top. Lastly, he's talking to her about murdering. Yeah, when I think of a famous Christmas story, I think of murderers named after...
You love it.
That monstrosity. So, after the melodramatic man tells the story of a murderer to a girl who sounds like she sucked up a year's worth of helium, we cut to the story. The half-assed melted romance of it anyways. Two guys are driven to get a murderer named Jack Frost to his execution.
I'll tell you something. That murdering bastard Jack Frost in here is one lucky son of a bitch.
Lucky? He's being executed in 30 minutes.
Yeah, well, at least he doesn't have to drive back through this crap.
Deep fried Jack served at midnight!
I don't care about my acting! And here we see Jack Frost, whose chin would make Bruce Campbell jealous. So while the men are driving in the middle of a blizzard, another vehicle is heading the same way, carrying chemicals.
Oh dear, I wonder what's going to happen.
Wait, what? The cars barely touched each other and they still crash? This isn't the fucking Looney Tunes, this is real life! With a man coming back as a snowman. You know, real fucking life! So Jack escapes and one of the survivors sees that he's gone.
Looks like deep fried Jack's off the menu for tonight, huh?
Huh. I guess you would rather gloat about escaping than actually escaping.
We can do this the easy way, or we can... This is gonna hurt.
Ah! I could have moved out of the way even though I totally saw that coming! Ah! Oh no! The chemical is making me do funny faces! So, because of the chemical sprayed on him, he just disappears into snow. But his DNA goes into the snow with his soul somehow transferring into it. Ah yes, shooting your gun into the snow. That will totally work. It's not like it will just go through the snow or get absorbed by it. So an officer named Sam, his wife, and his son are on the way home, and in the middle of it, he goes into a flashback about when he captured Jack Frost.
Hi there. Engine problems? Bladder problem. I'm gonna need to see your license, please.
For taking a piss?
Stay away from the vehicle, please.
Well, my license is in my vehicle, you dumbass.
Well, make up your goddamn mind. You want to see my license, or do you want me to stay here?
Is this one of those Zen riddles that I have to use my brain for?
I want you to stay away from the vehicle and lie down on the ground.
What? Just putting his hand on his head really counts as an excuse to put in a stupid sound effect? So he does what no other sheriff could. Arrest Jack Frost.
That's right, Sheriff. You take a good, long look at this face, because the next time you see it, it's gonna tear your world apart. I'll find a way.
I will use my mugging face to tear your family apart! And ever since then, Sam has had nightmares about Jack Frost. So him and his family are driving along when they see the accident, and Sam, being an officer of the town, decides to ask questions.
What happened here, officer? I'm with the local...
Let's keep it moving, sir. This is a federal matter.
Okay.
The most easily defeatable guy ever.
Okay.
It's like he was interested in it, and then he wasn't in 5 seconds flat. Does he do that any other time? Why is my house on fire?
Nothing to say here.
Oh, okay. So, an officer investigates the crash and talks to the person who saw Jack melt in the snow.
You the men who witnessed the incident? Let's you and me take a little midnight stroll.
Okay, but first you have to kiss my hand. No. No, tempting, but no. You're married to your wife. She could never know about us. At Sam's house, the family discussed the deceased Jack Frost.
Jack Frost was a very bad man, honey, but now he's gone. Poof.
Like magic? Yeah, that's right. Just like magic.
Yes, just like magic. Don't you remember?
They didn't know about magical hug.
Keep up, won't ya?
I made you special.
Oh, yum, Ryan.
You made my favorite snack. Shit with marshmallows. Good. He arrives at the Snowman Festival where he meets several people, including Jill, played by Shannon Elizabeth, the only person who would have a career after this movie.
Hey, wait a second. What's the difference between snowmen and snow women? No, really, what's the difference?
I'll see you, Tommy.
It's snowballs.
I got one. What's the difference between you and Will Ferrell movies based on classic TV shows? Nothing, you're both the same. You're just a waste of time and not funny!
I heard about Jack Frost. End of an era. End of a nightmare.
I'll find a way!
What the hell was that? It just came out of nowhere. It's not really necessary when he cut to things like that. What if in the middle of the view I was like, so Jack Frost has been captured today?
I'll find a way!
Oh no.
Good morning, Tommy.
Oh, hey, Jill.
What you
How you
making, Tommy?
Oh, this? Nothing. Just,
I don't know what they're called, but if I keep touching them, I'll probably find a name for them.
Well, good morning to you, too, Sam. And how are you on this fine morning? What's the matter? Somebody die?
So this is why I can't be in comedy clubs anymore. So 3 officers investigate the murder.
I knew old man Harper ever since I learned how to steal apples from his orchard.
We all did, Chris. We all did. So what do you got for me?
Nothing.
So yeah, they got absolutely nothing for this bizarre murder. Another person, Agent Manners, is investigating the Jack Frost fiasco when Sam calls him to make sure that he's dead.
Well, we had a killing down here last night, and I need to know that Jack Frost is really dead.
Oh, yes, Sheriff. Jack Frost did indeed die in the accident, that I can assure you.
I can assure you that my long, drawn-out, boring voice is never wrong.
Thank you. It's over.
It started.
It wasn't meant to happen like this.
So you keep saying.
We hadn't even tested the acid on an...
Whoa! Acid? Acid makes one turn into a zombie, then a skeleton, then the soul would transfer into snow? I don't think this is as much acid as it's much... Yeah, acid.
This is a disaster.
Disaster. You gotta learn to look on the bright side of things.
The bright side?
Yes, don't you remember?
Always look on the bright side of life.
At least you know it works.
Yes, a murderous soul is in snow and has turned into a vengeful snowman. It works wonders, but don't worry. When a cup of coffee is mixed with antifreeze, it'll be the greatest experiment ever. Sam's wife comes home and she senses something disturbing.
Wasn't that scary? Ooh, I got scared, kids. Oh. All right, that wasn't scary.
Look, I made special.
Oh my god, he found my cocaine stash! At the police station, grown men bitch and moan about the murder of one of their own.
Hold it.
Tried to calm him down, I tried.
There's no need to panic.
What the hell are you talking about, Sam? Old man Harper's dead.
That's right. Old man Harper has been killed.
Oh nice, you tell people not to panic and then you tell them that somebody's been killed. Isn't that like saying, everybody remain calm, everything is going to be fine, this is a robbery!
Now I suggest you men go home to your families.
Jesus, you think this psycho drifter's gonna snub out some other poor son of a bitch, don't you?
Did I say that? Did I say that?
Well, you did tell them that they have to go back to their families, so technically... Back at home, Sam's son is dressed in a snowman when a bunch of bullies come up to him.
Hey, movie. I said movie. Are you deaf as well as butt ugly?
Wow. That is the worst acting I have ever seen in my life. The fact that he calls the kid's name twice, even though he heard him the first time. Also, the fact that he says that the kid is deaf, even though the kid turns around.
I said movie. Are you deaf as well as butt ugly?
At long last, the fact that he has no facial expression to match what he's saying whatsoever. The worst acting whatsoever! Unfortunately, there's more.
Killer Snowman, is it yours?
Yes. No!
Oh, yes. And all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't give a rat's ass about Tyler's little snowman. Huh.
I'm sorry, could he show that again? Oh, no. What? What the hell? The snowman comes to life, its fake arm swings to knock the bully on his ass, and... What?! So, the police arrive and... Is he covering up the crime scene? What the fuck?! You can't do that! You get into huge-ass trouble for doing that! So everyone looks at the crime scene.
Will you please stop telling me to calm down? Shut up! I'm not nuts!
Don't you tell me to calm down! I am calmed down! This is the calmest I've ever been! Shut up!
There's one goddamn psycho in this town, and it's your kid, Sheriff. That kid is touched by the devil.
Jake, let's take this somewhere else. Come on.
This is okay with me right here.
Look, I am truly sorry about what happened, but I have to believe my son.
Yes, believe your son. Believe that your son saw a snowman knock someone over and got them beheaded. Fucking moron. Later that night, Sam reads over the threat letter that Jack sent him over the years. Weird, any sane person would see this as frightening, throw these away and have a sense of relief after the worst enemy is dead, but nope. This guy holds on to them to figure out how his worst enemy is going to get back at him, even though he died. You need to be locked up.
Sam, he's gone, and he can't come back. The only place he exists now is in here.
He exists in my head?! Ah! So the family of the bully are sitting around at home.
Hey! And where in God's name you think you're prowling off to like some lady of the night? Her grief isn't good enough for you? You may not have cared for your little brother.
Jesus, Dad, I loved Billy.
Do not be forsaking the Lord's name in my house, little girl!
Don't make me get biblical on your ass. Jesus was our savior and he took our son.
I'm going to see Tommy.
She's only talking back to you because she's upset.
No, really? I thought she talked back to her father because she was a complete delight. I haven't heard anything that obvious since...
Oh boy!
So the father goes outside where the evil snowman is. I never thought I'd have to use the words evil snowman outside of a cartoon.
Say, pal, how about a smoke? Come on, you goddamn psycho freak.
I'm out here where I can see you, you Christ-floating dog!
Don't you just love it when he's circling around the snowman and he's looking for the voice? But Jack kills him by shoving an axe in his mouth. These kills are getting more and more ludicrous, aren't they? I mean, I could see these in the Final Destination movies, but even they have some standards. But he's not through with just him. His wife gets it too, in the most stupidest kill ever. I have nothing to say about the scene. It's so fake, it's so over the top that it makes me want to see the horrible fight scenes from Star Trek. So the cops arrive to check out the bodies. Well, no, they just say their lines into a camera. Well, enough of this noise. Sam goes back to the police station and sees that someone else is there.
Well, this is an auspicious start we've gotten off to. You must be Sheriff Tyler?
Yeah, Tyler.
I'm Agent Manners.
FBI?
Sure, why not?
So are you an FBI agent or... So, Mathis tells Sam that the murders are connected to the person who has been chasing the whole time, Jack Frost. So the group goes to the crime scene to check things out.
Now, there should be lacerations to indicate where the handle of the axe was twisted from side to side to help it down. But no, all the cuts are near vertical. It forced the handle straight down.
Wow! Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Stating the painfully obvious must be his job. Alright, I think this movie's about something. I think this movie's about fighting. I'm not really sure, but I'm 99% sure this is about fighting.
Metaphorically. And I found this backdoor key inside Jake's pocket.
How many backdoor keys do you own, Doc?
Just the one.
Me too.
So, how did those footprints walk into a locked back door?
Am I missing something?
Yes, we're just sitting here talking when you came along and the camera finally moved. Thank God, we were starting to think that the cameraman was dead. So Sam goes to the town hall to warn everybody what's going on.
Now, Father Brandon tells me the heating will be turned on any minute now.
Wow, these people are impressed with things that they should know. These people must be related to the class from Hocus Pocus, having something they already know repeated back to them, and for some reason the crowd just goes for it.
Under the advisement of the local federal officers, I am going to put the town under a 24-hour curfew. Listen, I'm not going to arrest you if you're just walking down the street. I'm not going to waste my time, but this is for your own safety, so I urge you to follow it.
That's right, folks. I'm putting a curfew on the town, and you can walk around the streets, and I'm not going to arrest you. Makes me totally forget there's a psychotic, evil snowman on the loose.
I'll find a way!
Everything's gonna be fine. But then the man who witnessed the two murders from the snowman goes crazy.
No, she had wires coming out of her. She had little lights in her. She had a pole. There's a seven bucks a pole. Oh, God.
The man's a danger to the public and a possible hindrance to my operation.
You what?
You better get your act under control, Sheriff, or I'll have you replaced. I would appreciate it if all you people would get off the streets.
What do you mean, you people?
So Sam gets one of the other officers to investigate somewhere where he bumps into Jack.
Okay.
Probably that global warming thing I've heard about. Wait, so Jack appears in the back of the car, then the front of the car, and runs the guy over? Why did I ask that question? Snowman can't drive! I mean, these are the most over-the-top fake deaths I have ever seen! Did they run out of budget and have to resort to third-grade special effects? So Tommy and Jill, for some reason, are about to go into Sam's house to make out.
Come on. You want me to have fun, don't you? Or do you want me to sit around and get morbid?
Jill, this is Sheriff Tyler's house.
Exactly. Are you gonna come or not?
I already did. So the kids break into the house and take off their clothes. and it shows them taking off every single piece of clothing. Damn it! Ugh, I was so close. Jill stops because she wants to get in the mood, so she leaves to get ready, while Tom gets ready with wine.
Huh? Sheriff Tyler? Hey, Sheriff, it's Tommy DeVroe. Look, I'm not a burglar.
I'm just a guy who broke into your house because I wanted sex and just opened some of your wine. It's totally different. But Jack comes in to ruin the mood.
Stay back there, alright? I'm gonna use this thing, alright?
I just want a hug.
Listen, just stay back!
Please give me a hug. I love yeah! So Tommy is killed as Jill's about to take a bath. But turns out that Jack Frost is in the water, trapping her in his arms. So Jack kills her by fucking her to death. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Looks like Christmas came a little early this year. Well, hope it was good for you, honey.
I guess he was too cool for her. Oh, shut the fuck up! So, back at the police station, they try to find where Jack is again.
There's a storm moving in over Denver. They can't get the choppers off the ground. They'll be taking everyone in by road.
No way. We're dead center, the snowman's involved. It's 20 miles uphill in any direction. If it's anything like last week, you won't even be able to get a snowplow across the highway in an hour from now.
We can't let him escape.
Well, don't you fret, Agent Stone.
What the hell? Did the cameraman just get drunk all of a sudden? Why did the camera work just turn into Battlefield Earth? What the hell's the point? Look at this guy. He's not getting up. He's falling off screen! But the station sees that the car of the guy who got run over by Jack is somehow there. And, wouldn't you know it, he appears and the people go to hide in the police station instead of their cars to drive to get help.
I just saw something that doesn't belong in this world, and it's out there killing my friends. Now tell me what it is.
Jack Frost.
No, Jack Frost died.
Jack Frost changed.
Yeah, that was a good read, but next time try not smiling! Your lives are in danger! I don't think that the proper reaction will be, I'm gonna be killed by a raging psychotic snowman. This is the best day ever. Frost tries to get in the room with an obvious hose, don't know who they're trying to fool, and Mathis tries to...
Damn it, it's not working!
Well, what the hell do you think? Why? Is it because he's water, you dumb shit? What's he gonna do when fire creeps in? Call it a fucking airstrike? So they escape when Frost comes back to snowman form and use air fresheners so they can use a special gun to blow the place up, along with Jack. But when they get to the back windows, there's just one problem.
No, don't do that! You'll blow the place!
Where's the fucking key?
Heck. Don't leave without me.
Oh no! It's not like we could just break the glass. We have to do this the proper way. I mean, what is the point of not breaking the glass? You're gonna blow up the goddamn police anyways. So Sam gets the keys and rescues the guy from earlier from jail, and then they go to the back window. Then Mathis blows up the station, but then Jack somehow comes back to life.
Look, Ma! I'm a Picasso!
Wow. You know a movie's about when it starts stealing jokes from a kid's movie!
Hey, Ham! Look! I'm Picasso!
So everyone gets inside, but locks two of the officers out, and the third guy just walks out of the movie altogether.
Your place or mine?
Yours.
Come on!
Bye, two people that we'll never see again.
I want to know who the hell you are.
Let's just say we're in damage control.
You, I don't care about. I want to know where you fit in. Listen to me!
Don't make me kiss you!
What exactly are we up against?
Not even the Secretary of Defense knows what I'm doing.
Thank you. No problem.
Do something! Do something! Do something! Do something!
Welcome to the team, Doc. Now talk to me.
Jack Frost was an accident.
Hey, he just explained how this movie was made. It was an accident. A horrible, mind-numbing accident.
It was meant to be next-level genetic research.
To ensure the survival of our race through a global holocaust, I created an acid that would bond a human chromosome helix with an inert material so that we could be resurrected in our future.
Oh yes, make an acid that could protect people when they die and come back to life. When Frost was killed because of said acid. You are the worst scientist ever!
Jack Frost came back here to get at me, and he's gonna kill anybody who gets in his path. If we don't destroy him, he's gonna kill every last one of us.
I have no idea how to stop it.
All right, calm down.
So they decide to trap Jack in a place that can destroy him.
What if he doesn't show?
Jack was never one to miss a party. You know, I remember a night like this back in '79. There were 3 of us holed up.
Shh. What? You feel that?
What? I don't feel anything.
You don't feel that?
Well, we don't feel anything, the camera's just shaking. But Jack comes in as a huge snowball and goes after them, but they use hair dryers against him as they back him up into a furnace to melt him. Well, with a climax that goofy, that means the movie isn't over. Obviously, everyone thinks that the horror is over, but what no one knew is that steam can condensate and Jack comes back to life. What the hell? Are these effects getting worse and worse? Look at that! When Frost is about to eat him, he turns into a hamburger bun with teeth. So the other guy gets killed as he stumbles outside. But there's something different.
Fuck it.
I have nothing. So he melts, well, the camera just goes up, and gets to the car. So they try to start the car instead of getting out of it, as Jack's head is in the car. Wow, I didn't know Jack was a ventriloquist.
Oatmeal is making him burn. Honey, what did you put in those oats?
Sorry.
It's a good thing that you did.
I didn't want you to get cold.
Honey, what did you put in the oats?
Antifreeze.
What? You put antifreeze in the snack? What kind of sadistic little kid are you? I love my dad so much I'm gonna make him a big cup of cocoa with a side order of gasoline and some lighter fluid. So the guy from jail comes along and says he just so happens to have antifreeze. And Sam says he wants him back in 5 minutes with the back of his truck filled with antifreeze. So the man and Sam's son go off for antifreeze while Sam keeps Jack busy. Really? You're stopping water with paper? How stupid are you? That's like getting shot 9 times and then putting a band-aid on yourself. It's not gonna work!
Oh, I feel a hug coming on. Oh, yeah.
Whoa, wait a minute! What the hell? What the fuck is that? Is that an icy boner? Is this Jack's plan as a snowman all along? Wanting to fuck his mortal enemy with his icy dick? Jack Frost is a jack-off!
I think I just came.
Sam gets stabbed but pushes the evil snowman through the window and, coincidentally, happens to fall into the truck of antifreeze, destroying his body.
Dad, I forgot this arm.
No, Ryan!
Nope, that can't happen. A whole arm can't bind somebody, nope. No, the arm is destroyed in the antifreeze afterwards. The town has a funeral for the guy who tried to kill them. So they bury the antifreeze with Jack's soul in it. The liquid bubbles mean there could be another sequel, and the movie calls it quits. So that was Jack Frost. This movie is horribly stupid, it doesn't make any sense, it's just horribly over the top, and yet it's completely fun to watch. I mean it, this movie is horrible. The acting's horrible, the plot is laughably unrealistic, the effects are weak, and the characters are as boring as unbuttered toast. But all this horrible shit put together is a fantastic movie to watch. It's campy, it's horribly over the top, and the plot holes are enormous. But this is just one of those movies that is so horrible, so lame, so campy, that you just have to watch it just to laugh at it. It's a bad film that goes to horrible in the most horribly laughable way. But I will never want to see this movie for a long time. Seeing as I watched 3 Christmas movies and reviewed them, I figure it's proper to end this by watching a good, classical Christmas movie. What the fuck?!